watch and see. Like and subscribe, and we'll blow your mind.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Miss Simmons from the Simmons family. I am the mother of the Simmons family. I want to thank each and every last one of you guys for watching us, subscribing to us. We really appreciate it. My family and I are excited on our new journey on YouTube. We really, really appreciate you guys giving us the chance of being on YouTube by watching us and subscribing to us. I'm a mother of 7. I have 4 boys, 3 girls. I'm a grandmother of 3, 2 girls and 1 boy. Our YouTube channel is about challenges, spending, a lot. I love spending time with my kids. So we're just going to be blogging. We're going to be pranking one another. We're going to do some little here and there story times, letting you guys know in each and every last one of us individually. So it's a little bit of all, just a little bit of everything. I was asked by someone, a subscriber, that emailed me and asked if I can give you guys, talk to you guys about my journey on reversing my tubes for the women that think it's over with, that they got their tubes tied and there's nothing they can do. And that's what I'm here now to tell you guys my little journey and my little story. I had 5 kids at the time. I had my daughter March 16th, 2007. And I got my tubes tied March 17th, 2007. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want any more kids at the time. So starting like when she was around like 5 or 6 years old, maybe 7, my kid's father and I had decided we want another baby. So I had contacted Chicago facility, fertilization, I think that's the name of it, Chicago fertility something. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the one in Chicago. And I started off with IVF. I had my first consultation. I got like a little bit of bad news. They had stated that since I was on birth control, even though I had my tubes tied, I had got on birth control. I had got those new birth control pills that you take, you on your period every 3 months, like 4 times a year. And I was like, oh, that's a bet, no more menstruation. So I was on birth control to stop my menstruation. So I went to my first consultation. It was a waste of money. I mean, it was like, I was like devastated. So I got there. They were stated like, oh, after the ultrasound, well, at this time, you don't have enough eggs for fertilization. You got to have a lot of eggs for ovulation. But since you were on birth control, you put a barrel on your eggs because of the birth control. And I was a little down, like, man, that's crazy. So they were like, well, you can get off birth control for 30 days and you can come back to see if your eggs are ovulate now. So I was like, okay, even though, like I said, I walked out a little sad, So I went back about 45 days later, and my eggs was back to normal. So I was all excited, like, yes. We did the ultrasound, we did the consultation. They had discussed with me that, with an IVF, you get 3 frozen, 3 live. It was like a 60-40%. It was like not a high percentage on success rates. Some people do this all the time and they fail. Some people, get pregnant and they get to a certain stage and something happened. So the doctor was explaining all that to me. So I was like, oh man, okay. I'm still gonna move forward. So he wanted me to go home and give myself Apnum shots 3 times a day. It's like a big bag of, big bag of needles, and it was to fertilize you. So after you do that, then the next step was you have to get back on birth control and then go out, get snatched off and things in that nature. So I went home and I thought about it, like, this is just something I can't do. For it to be like 20 some $1,000 and the success rate is not high. I'm like, what else can I do? I don't want to give myself shots in my stomach 3 times a day. I'm like, I'm scared of needles like that. So I'm like, what else can I do? Something popped in my head and said, see if you can get your tubes reversed. I'm like, so I started, Googling like tubal reversal. It was like a whole bunch of doctors came up. And something like with Dr. Thoma had popped, like it was like that's all I seen after I seen his name. So I did like a research with Dr. Thoma. And his success rate was beautiful, amazing. So what I did was I did a couple more days of researching and, looking at his blogs, looking at his reviews, call his nurse, talk to the consultation lady, like, okay, what is the successful rate here? At that time, I think I was like 35 years old. So I was kind of like high risk going in knowing that I was high risk. I'm sorry, I was like 33, 34, I'm sorry. And, they told me like, well, the success rate is 80-20. That's all I need to know. It was only one person that I had seen in the reviews that was not successful at the first try. She keloid. And I'm like, when everybody else is successful, like, yes, I gotta do this. So I was so excited. I talked to my kid's father, like, you know what? The successful rate is, this, and we have to try it this way. So I made my appointment. My appointment was August 13th, 2013. I'm sorry, August 18th, 2013. August 13th, I had to pay my final payment. So we flew August 17th, because you got to go a day before to do your consultation and your ultrasound. And the consultation is an hour long. He discusses like the percentage, the what to look for, like keloids inside and out your body. He tells you about, he explains to you about your significant other, like the guys, like if they cheating or if you having sex every day, because that's another thing. People think when they want to have a baby to have sex every day is success. I'm here to tell you that is not right. It takes a man 24, sometimes up to 72 hours to build their sperm back up, especially if you have low count sperm. It's not okay to have sex every day. He had, discussed with us with that, like have sex every other day. The day that a woman is ovulating, you have sex in the middle of the night, you cuddle up, make sure that he's warm and his body is gendering is rushing because it's so warm. He was telling us like the lining of the vagina kills sperm, so that's why it's very important not to have intercourse every single day when you're trying to produce a child. So after that, I was like, so I was in depression in my head, like, you know what? Having surgery, just getting my tooth reversed, it gotta be easy. He was like, no, I want you to know you're gonna be in a lot of extremely pain. I'm like, well, how much pain? Because I have high tolerance of pain. Like, well, I can deal with pretty much any pain. And he was like, no, honey, you're gonna have extremely pain. So then I started getting scared. This is the day before surgery. I started getting really scared, like, oh my God, like, oh, I might be in a lot of pain. But my kid's father was he was my supporter, 100%, didn't leave my side. So the next day I woke up, we went there, and I had the surgery, August 18th, 2013. When I tell you guys, baby, when he said extreme, he said it right. I was in so much pain. I was like limped over. I was slobbing. I was scared to cough. I was scared to sneeze. I was scared to do anything that you can think of that can hurt my stomach. So the procedure is like an hour long. When you go in there, the anesthesia is getting you ready. They put a needle right here in your arm right here, and he talking to you. He tell you to count 100 backwards, but I'm telling you, by the time I got to 95, I was out of there. So now when you do have the surgery, it's exactly like a when you're a C-section. I'm sorry, a C-section. You get a bikini cut this small right up at your abdomen. It's about, like I said, it's about an inch long. When you first get it, look like this big, but it's not. It's really like really small. And you'll heal in like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. You will be healed. So man, that was like the worst surgery I ever had, but I tell you, it's very, 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 very worth it. So anyway, so after I, like I said, after I woke up, you stay in recovery for about an hour, and then he let your significant other or whoever is going to be your coach come in, you know, and before he discharge you, they had to help you get out the bed. He had to help me go to the bathroom, wash up, put my clothes on, because boy, I tell you, I was just like out of it. So then after you leave, they want you to stay in the hotel for 2 days so they can check on you to make sure everything is okay, everything was successful. So we went to the hotel. Well, first, I'm sorry, we stopped at the Walgreens to get a prescription, give you a prescription for pain. To me, them pills didn't even work. I don't know, it just did not work. So, like I said, after 2 days, we left, we went back home, and he told us not to have intercourse for like 3 weeks. So, the first time we tried, it was successful. I did everything he said, not to have sex every day. Intercourse every day. He told us how to have intercourse like later on, like 2 or 3 o'clock in that morning. We did exactly everything he told us, and guess what? It was successful the first try. We had intercourse the first time in November, and maybe a week or two before Christmas, I was pregnant with my son. He is actually 7 years old. He'll be 7 in next year. It was very, very, very successful. Now the ones that do keloid, I recommend that you guys go to your doctor and ask to be flushed out. I actually did that. I got flushed out so that I didn't know if I never keloid, like I said, in skin surface, but I don't know if I ever keloid inside. So I contact my doctor at St. Catherine's, and it's a $2,000 procedure unless you got insurance. State insurance does not cover any fertility unless you're not getting pregnant without your tubes tied. But anything else, this is all cash unless you have some good insurance from your job. But like I said, I spent $2,000 on getting flushed out. It's like a T, and it's like a balloon, and they stick it up you, and it like flushes real hard, and it's like shoots, like it goes like this. It shoots up to your uterus and your tubes. And just like flush it out to make sure if any excess skin or anything is there, it flushes it away. Does it hurt? Yes. But every pain that you get from tubal reversal, it is worth it, you guys. I'm telling you, the success rate is beautiful. Like I said, the first try I got pregnant. It was a successful pregnancy. Like I said, my son is almost 7 years old. And the thing about this, though, is once you get pregnant, you can get pregnant again without any of that. I was pregnant again like 10 months later with my 4-year-old son. And my tubes right now are still untied. I still can get pregnant. So I recommend anyone that want to get their tubes reversed, you guys can subscribe, click at the bottom. Any comments or any questions, you are free to email me at the Simmons family 1980@gmail.com, or you can comment below and I can answer any questions about tubal reversal. I can give you guys Dr. Thoma information. Actually, I can give it to you guys right now. It's www.nccrm.com, and this is how his website page looks. And again, his name is Dr. Thoma. It's T is in Tom, O-M-A. He's in North Carolina. Again, his name is Dr. Thoma in North Carolina. His successful rate is beautiful. It's a 80-20%, 80% that it can happen and 20% that it can't, but it's still a high percentage. 80-20 is a very, very high percentage to be successful in tubal reversal. Again, this is his website. Just want you guys to know his website is right here. All his information is right here. His phone number is right here. His website, questions, reviews, anything that you need to know about Dr. Thoma is right here on his website. And again, if you guys have any questions, hit your girl up, Miss Simmons. My email is my email is the Simmons Family 1980@gmail.com, or again, comment below and I'll definitely get back with you guys. I hope whoever watches this little clip be very successful in your tubal reversal. And again, I'll tolerate you again. Peace out.